3 losses in 3 days for the Wareham Gatemen. This one coming at home alongside Jack Hunter with Amanda Foster. I'm Aiden Blanc. Good to have you with us on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Falmouth came in having not hit a home run in 9 days, and they hit 3.
Yeah, they came in last in the league with 4 home runs, but that's baseball here in the Cape Cod Baseball League, and they've lost their best power hitters to Team USA over the last week or week and a half, and they come out here tonight just tomahawking the baseball. The bad news for the Gatemen is that they fixed a lot of their problems from the last few nights. Like we talked about walks being an issue. They didn't walk double-digit guys tonight. They kept that very down. They didn't strike out a lot on the offensive side, but the bad news about it is that they ran into new problems tonight. Falmouth 17 hits, 3 homers. The offense was putting the ball in play, just not hitting the ball hard tonight. But sometimes that's just how it works in baseball. So you got to wipe this one and come ready to play tomorrow at Orleans.
The bright side, a very strong night, again from the bullpen. What else is new?
Yeah, Tommy Kane came out tonight and looked great. 2 2/3 innings, 0 runs, just allowing 2 hits, striking out 5, walking none. And Bryson Schaefer, the final line is not going to look great, but he pitched 3 really solid innings, and the 4th inning just couldn't get him the rest of the way through that 4th inning. But another great night for the bullpen.
Let's hear from the skipper. He's with Amanda Foster.
I'm here with Ryan Smyth, and Coach, a difficult loss tonight. What was missing?
Over the last couple of games, we've just been playing some sloppy baseball. A lot of errors, a lot of unearned runs, a lot of walks. It's not a very fast pace when we're out on the field. And I think that's really hurting us right now. I mean, our offense is chugging along and trying, but, we're shooting ourselves in our own foot.
I know I've asked you this before. What can you do to try to get past that?
We're going to clean it up in early work. We're going to get out here, start working, get back after it, and make these guys understand they can field baseballs. We did it for a good stretch on the positive side where we played some really clean baseball. Pitchers were efficient and in the zone. We went on a good stretch where we weren't walking a whole lot of people and playing a fast pace. And when we do that from a defensive side, then our offense is going to be really, really good.
Well, and speaking of fielding balls, and Yadi Hernandez behind the plate was kind of just all over the place. It seems like he's done a good job of keeping balls from getting past him. What have you seen from him so far this season? He's
been fantastic. He really has a good pulse for our pitchers. I think he keeps them locked in. Really good receiver, blocker, thrower. He's been a really big backstop for us, for sure.
And what positive takeaways can you bring into tomorrow from this game?
That we play baseball tomorrow. We're on the road again, so we'll see how that goes. But we got Major on the mound. And I think, we're going to get off of this little skid here soon, and hopefully it starts tomorrow, and then we start another good run. We've done it before. We know we're capable of doing it. It's just, it's tough losing games the way we have. Once we play a clean game of baseball, then we'll be right back in the win column.
Great. Thank you so much.
So the Gatemen fall for the 3rd time this season at home, and now the road again. They're 1-6-2 away from Spillane Field this season. They're trying to get that second win. They have an opportunity to do that tomorrow at Eldridge Park.
Yeah, and eventually this team is going to break that streak. And it's maybe a little too early to say that they're going to struggle on the road all year. They've only played, 9 road games on the year. And so, after a performance tonight in which you can take some good things, like we mentioned, they didn't walk a lot of batters, pitching the ball, fielding the ball wasn't that bad, and then from the batting perspective, they put the ball in play a lot. I think there are some good things you can take into tomorrow, and the biggest thing is you can't come into the game thinking to yourself, we've been bad on the road, we just got to, try to play our best. You've got to come into that game believing that you're going to win that game, despite the fact that you haven't won a road game in almost, over 20 days. So look for the team to come out tomorrow lively in BP, look for good energy, and look for the Gatemen to try to get a win tomorrow.
Back on the road tomorrow, 6:30 first pitch at Orleans, 6:10 pregame on the Gatemen Baseball Network. For Jack Hunter and Amanda Foster, I'm Aiden Blanc saying good night from Spillane Field.